Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the IPDL Sunday Night News podcast thingamajoohicker. I'm Mike. I'm replacing Velocity this week because he's giga busy. With me are Evan and Artsky. We're here to review another week of podcast Pokemon IPDL Pokemon battles.
Holy.
How are you guys doing tonight?
Doing good.
I'm vibing,
welcome back. Feel like it's been a while since we've had to break out of the old storage shed.
True.
He saw that Mariah was going back in the ice, so he was like, it's time for me to come out of the ice, you know?
Are you trying to insinuate that Michael Champion 97 and Mariah Carey are the same person?
No, I implying that he gets frozen in the ice when she's out of the ice, you know?
Okay, right, but have we ever seen them in the same room?
No. And they both start with M.
They've discovered my secret. And also,
it must be loaded from all those royalties.
I wish. They don't give me as much as I would like. The studio gets all the money.
Damn, not again.
Not again. Exactly again.
Well, today we got you a Buggo comic as usual. I gotta say, this is one of the craziest ones yet.
Literally all.
And that's saying something.
This is one of the craziest ones yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, Evan, it's going up for you. Yo, I appreciate the cat. Thank you for the prime. Hope you enjoyed the emotes.
Well, Mike, I'm gonna have you be Shilder, and I'll go ahead and I'll be Caterpie. So why don't you go ahead and
I
kind of
figured
take the
that's
reins
what you were
here.
gonna do, but I had to ask anyways. Hey, Caterpie, I was wondering if you could offer me some advice about something. I'm thinking it may be time for me to retire.
What? Oh no, Shilder, you can't. What's got you feeling like now's the time to retire?
Honestly, I feel like I'm not getting the same drive I used to have before. Whenever I'm out there, I feel like something critical is missing. I feel like I gotta make a change before things get worse.
Shilder, everyone's experiences a slump every now and then. That doesn't mean you should just throw it all away.
Well, obviously, I'm not gonna throw everything away. I'm just planning to fix things up so I can drive around properly again.
Wait, what the heck are we even talking about?
We're talking about my car. I noticed one of the tires were missing, so I figured I would retire it.
Oh. Yeah, I think he probably should have retired it a little sooner than that. How do you not notice immediately that one of them is missing?
I mean,
maybe there's a really good fake tire that made it feel like it was driving, but it's not actually a good tire.
There's no tire in that image, fake or otherwise.
Okay, then what's that little thing?
Yo, appreciate the prime, Annie. Welcome on in.
There's like a miniature
Thank
tire
you.
there.
Hope you enjoyed the emotes.
That's like the wheel plate that the tire gets
Yearski. Sheesh. Wait, this is based on a real story? That makes this even better.
Yeah, based on a real story.
Interesting.
I wonder who's gonna go get their tires redone.
I tried to ask him what the real story was, and he said it's funny. So I got no clue.
All right.
This week with Velocity gone, we kind of have less graphics, so apologies for that in advance. But what we do still have plenty of is battles, because this week Mike took over and put some battles up for you guys.
Yeah, I chose the battles, but I'm still gonna blame Velocity if any of them are bad.
That's attack. Let's get into the first one, though. We got Starlot versus SJ. Who picked this battle, and why did you want to highlight it today?
I picked this battle. Because it was two players kind of near the top of League One. And I just thought it was a really good match. A lot of fun little interactions that occur in this match, and get to see a bit of the thought process of each of the players, and kind of just wanted to put it up for review.
Interesting. I think of note, I was looking earlier, and barring this result, there was, I believe, 5 or 6 people at the exact same record at the top of the league, at 6-3.
There is now, with this battle done, but however, Aussie Ryan and I-90's battle withstanding.
Yep.
We have I-90 at 6-2, Luke Hobb at 6-3, Starlat at 6-3, SJ at 6-3, and Aussie Ryan at 6-2.
Yep.
So
Holy.
one of those players is going to go to 7-2, and the other is going to go to 6-3.
So there's going to be 5, 6, and 3s coming in League One going into Week 10.
What a league.
Pretty crazy.
There'll be 4 6-3s. Oh, I'm sorry. What was the result of the Bulls match?
Bulls, I believe, is 6-3 now too, and it hasn't been updated.
Right, so yeah, there will be 5 6-3s and 1 7-2.
Oh my god.
So it's a wide open field, a big range. But we'll get into this battle.
Big range indeed.
A lot of tough competition up there. Make me glad I'm not in it.
Yeah, I've been getting thrashed this season. But
I've
anyways,
also been getting thrashed a bit this season, but
Here
for
we go.
different reasons.
we see the Colbert come out.
Colbert.
Womp. Womp.
Colbert, pretty common for those ghost and psychic types, but not very common for Dragapult of all mons.
No, yeah. SJ was like, wow, I'm kind of surprised it wasn't really on my mind. I thought maybe a Sash play, but not Colbert. Also,
Oh!
The
Lumberry.
Lumberry. Oh, ho, ho.
We're just seeing berries going left and right.
Maybe berries are in season.
Bro, I need to see some more bug bites come out. There's too many berry users.
What's the flying version?
Pluck, I think?
Pluck, yes.
Is Pluck
I knew it
in
wasn't
this
Jack,
gen?
but
It might not be. It might not be, to be honest.
I'll try and find out.
Oh, his special attack stat.
Eerie Impulse is a choice of a move, but it's definitely here for the Raging Bolt. If I were to
It
guess.
definitely does stuff against the bolt. Whew.
No, oh, fuck.
New shoes, but it can't wear boots.
I didn't think
Yeah,
a
it's pretty
neutral Volt Switch would kill Ogerpon.
Looks like Pluck is still around, unless I'm... No, yeah, it's still around.
You gotta eat those berries.
It, however, is no longer a TM in this generation.
Ah, okay,
Mm.
that makes sense.
So, big limited pool. The things such as Veluza.
Huh?
Any Pluck Zapdos enjoyers?
Yeah. You could also run it on Malamar.
Well, yeah, I have Zapdos, don't I? Maybe I'll run Pluck. I think I'm going up against a berry lover.
I find this to be a really interesting turn.
Huh?
What
Wait a
were we anticipating there?
The guess would be Iron
Probably-
Dreads, but
Iron Treads to block the Mortal Spin? I
Yeah.
have to assume, right? And then we do it again.
Wow.
To be fair, with the poison on that one, the switch is the obvious to get Regenerator. So calling out the switch feels a little bit more accurate. And if he doesn't switch, you still got the kill with poison.
that's a crazy call out though. The Volt Switch on the ground type.
Well, you don't really expect him to stay into the Hydro Pump.
Ice Spinner. I guess Earthquake doesn't
Hardly
really
know
work
her.
here. Ah, ha, ha.
I gotta say, the Volt Switch damage of this game was extremely high.
Yeah.
And
And conk.
Konk's really been growing on me this season since I've actually had him and been able to use him.
Conk is a fun mon.
He's so cool.
He's a really good budget fighting type if you didn't pick one up earlier in the draft.
And he just punches things really hard and they die.
You
He
know,
also gets defog.
the only thing I don't really care for out of his whole design is why he looks like a pin. You got that pinhead, you know?
Yeah. Now, if you could only remove either the nose or the I'm gonna call it hair because I don't know
The
what the
top
fuck it's
knot.
supposed to be. Yeah, the top knot Which one would you pick to remove?
The top knot.
I think I'd take the hair or the nose.
Do we have edits?
Top knot, I think
of,
looks
like,
fine if he doesn't have a weirdo nose.
Do we have like edits showing what his face would look like without the nose and without the top knot?
I'm sure somebody out there
Video to
has one.
compare? Somebody find that for next week's podcast episode.
We're on a follow-up broadcast story.
Alright, we'll move on to the next battle as well, with Sean and what coming in, a new player representation. Who picked this battle and why did you want to highlight it?
I picked this one. It was a pretty interesting fight, a lot of ups and downs, some cool tech. And one of the Pokemon on one of these teams really puts in some work, and you love to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's get into it and see what happens. They go by Sham. Okay, that's fair.
Yep, it is Sham. We found that out.
Protective pads. That makes sense.
Rocky helmet on a Hydrapple is not something I've seen in the past, to be honest with you.
It makes sense
it
here
kind of makes sense.
with Rapid Strike.
Yeah,
Multi-hit crits doing less damage and also taking a ton of damage in return.
I just know that some people do rock pads that we did see, but it got knocked off, and that makes the Rocky helmet like less effective.
Womp womp.
Oh,
Massive, I know
unfortunately
not the
not
bulkiest thing in the
damaged.
world, but massive damage there.
I am maybe a little bit too eject pilled on Hydrapple, but oh, big damage.
Woo!
No sash. Goodbye.
Who else up fickling they beam?
What?
Yeah, I'm wondering what
Oh,
Sean
that's
is attempting to accomplish here.
Well, I mean, it's accomplishing a kill. That's what I see.
Yeah,
You're not
killing
wrong.
his own guy.
Shuka Berry.
See, I'm telling you, everybody's too berry pilled now. We must bring the berry hate.
There was several berries in my game as well. Well, both my games today. I had
Oh,
what was it? Anti-fighting berry on Ursaluna Blood Moon, and Dom had anti-rock on
The bundle, right?
the bundle. Yeah.
Ooh, big Drain Punch with the Terror button. Get that HP back. Yummies.
1979.
Psychic Noise is some interesting tech here. Especially with
Hey,
what's
Mike, you
left
remember that
alive
party
on
in
the team.
1979?
I think I missed that. Was that the one where it was the bite?
Yeah, Crazy Night. Well, that was
Holy-
87.
Oh.
Yo, for a resisted hit, that Iron Head did a ton. And the
He
cleave.
does have 4 Mons dead.
Yep.
Well, on the upside, we can no longer get status. Oh, that's massive.
Yeah, it's
Never
not
mind.
great for the Comfey.
Oh, wait. Never mind. We're back. We definitely
Yeah.
should have just...
Until he
Kept
clicks Psychic
preventing the
Noise
healing,
again.
though.
He still doesn't get the healing, though, because of the heal block.
Yep, true. I just don't know if we wanted really to, like, let this thing get so chipped.
It's got a regenerator.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
We're keeping it... We're making it a close game, that's for sure.
Ooh, no psychic
Yikes.
typing. Gonna be a rough one.
And there's the toxic.
And the poison. Yeah, Okie dokie
crit.
putting in work this
That I
time.
don't think mattered, but the crit.
Yikes, a crit.
Womp.
Sucker Punch for one final act of defiance, but Okie dokie taking it home with Sham.
Yeah.
It's good stuff. You love Okie dokie putting in more work than showing up and dying. Which is what happened when I brought it places, but
Alright.
Just
Yep, go ahead, Evan.
I was gonna say, you gotta make sure you got that dog in them.
A
True.
dog, indeed. No dogs here though. We got Cake and LT. Showing up to the battle. Who picked this battle, and why did you want to highlight it?
That was also me. This was another close one. Had some cool plays, a lot of back and forth.
Any mon in particular you feel was well highlighted in this battle?
I'm not sure. I don't quite remember which ones put in a lot of work, but I do remember there being a couple of interesting and exciting moments. So let's check it out.
I'll give a shout to Galarian Wheezing really quick.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can't see him because he's hiding behind a raging bolt right there.
Also, Sal says that the Raging Bull is dog-shaped. I gotta say, it's definitely more giraffe-shaped, but, you know, could be a dog.
Are you trying to tell me your dogs don't have like 7-foot-long necks?
No.
I think you should take him to the doctor. I think you should get that checked out.
Okay. Big Rock helmet. We love chipping those U-turns. Oh.
We love flamethrower plus burn.
That burn feels really bad if that thing has stuff like body press and Gyro Ball.
No, Garchomp, get down.
Oh, it's your levitate.
The Geezing
What a
is
call.
definitely... It's putting on a clinic right now.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Yikes,
And
a
there goes the
crit!
Ultras.
I wonder how much
Not
that crit
certain the
mattered.
crit mattered with the 4-time super effective power gem, but
Ruh-roh, it's Rocco. Goodbye, Geezing.
all right, and the crits on the rock type moves even out.
Well, I hope it put some damage in at least, but...
Oh,
Oh no! Oh no!
And spikes.
and
nothing.
Fortress.
That is a crazy double turn from Cake.
And without Geezing, those are around to stay. Special
Oh,
defense.
he did
drop
have the
could be
body
big.
press. No.
And the Gyro Ball, both being affected by burn.
Trailblaze. We're going to start boosting speed here. Terra Fairy. We're going to Swords.
Okay, all right.
Mind.
We love setting up.
Cool.
Oh,
Wood Hammer.
Keyberry.
Oh my god, Keyberry. We are so berry pilled.
we are
Sweet
so
berry.
berry built.
Viking Berry.
Skill shot.
Ooh, that was a really rough call.
If that is a switch, then that's a good play, but
Yeah, I think you just had to go for the kill.
he's got a bit set
Or
up.
water.
He's got a Keyberry going.
Now we're setting up.
Oh no.
Well, one of these months is recovery and the other one only has leftovers, so...
Leftovers is still better than nothing.
One of them is setting up even further beyond. Still not enough to one-shot, though.
If it was enough to one-shot, that could have made a huge difference. Chomps back. 1, 2. Ooh.
Only four, though?
Lemon!
Oh!
We are down to
dice.
2 very fast boys now.
And
Well,
one
one of them's a
has
girl,
faster
but-
priority.
Yeah. And the priority that kills.
Cake winning it 2-0 though. Pretty big play, I would say, getting those spikes out really changed the battle.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go into our next game though. We got Power Boss in here versus Joey. I know this battle happened earlier today, but who picked this battle and why did you want to highlight it?
I picked this battle. I wanted to count how many times we get to see Dragapult Terra Ghost.
Welcome on in.
And
Australian
Glamora
Ryan.
in the battle.
True. I didn't even pick up on that one. Also, Zapdos again. We get to see him.
Did we see Zapdos? I thought it was Moltres.
Oh, it was Moltres. We talked about Zapdos with the pluck thing. That's what
Yeah.
I'm getting my brain mixed up.
And more Regenerator.
True.
We love Regenerator, don't we, folks?
True.
Let's get into this battle, though. Drop a Draco.
Ooh. That was a sick predict.
Miracode.
Whoa!
That is our play.
We're setting up.
He just hit you
we
with
have it.
Miracode. Why are you setting up?
I mean, Miracode's like setting up in front of a Miracote mon is usually fine. It's the haze combination.
Extra haze.
It's the Buggo Brawler.
The Buggo Brawler. Look, he's standing up on his hind legs now.
He is stanced up.
Fortunately, no Rocky helmet.
Either no Rocky helmet or there is a Rocky helmet, so that was a protective pads Slitherwing.
Yep.
Wow.
Terra Flying lets us eat that cudgel just fine.
Wow.
Holy, Skarmory's going huge.
Fortunately, it's gonna have to take this trade.
And it goes down.
Not fast enough to get another roost out.
So, here we see the wild bear. There was some insider information, possibly, that this bear wanted to be burned.
You're telling me he's not running Orb?
He is not running Orb, but may have wanted to be.
Holy.
Wish coming up. Wish going down.
Funny enough, Ursaluna having a huge HP pool kind of backfires it with the Wish. Doesn't actually gain a ton.
Yep. Still more than nothing allows it to get back in.
Balloon, so we
Also,
can't just Earthquake
Balloon
it.
Dragapult.
Yeah. So, like, you might have been like, oh, hey, there's no, like, Ursaluna switch in. And then Ghost type with Balloon shows up, and you go, oh, about that.
No, the real question is, why are we not we're Pixelate, right? But why are we
No
clicking
Hyper Voice?
Moonblast?
So I don't know if we got the exact reasoning, as there is no like soundproof mon on Joey's team, but Joey does have a punk rock mon, which does reduce sound move damage. I don't know if it was just a mistake by Power Boston or if that was something intentional.
Interesting. Solid fight, Evan. Good job picking this one up.
Yeah, I thought it was good.
But definitely a good battle, ending 3-0 for Joey. Up next, we got Ben versus Shader. Who picked this battle, and why did you want to highlight it?
It was me. I picked the 3 Dragapult matches.
Ain't no
true.
way. Does it happen again?
So we're 2 for 3. Let's see if we can get all 3. Also, just a good match. I feel like we haven't really shown Ben and Shader enough.
Evan, I got some bad news. It says for there that it's a Terra Dragon Dragapult.
Well, regardless, if it's still the Mon 2 Terra, I think we can chalk it off.
There,
But yeah,
there,
it is not Ghost, which I noticed when I selected the battle, but I wanted to stick to the theme.
Hey, well, we'll get into it and see what happens.
So this is another Sylveon Skarmory battle too, Evan. You're really sticking to the theme.
Oh, so true. Also, youch. Good call by Shader.
Oh, yikes at crit.
Very good call by Shader. You love getting Iron Hands out of there immediately.
We are killing
And you
mons
also-
today.
Oh yeah, this is a fun game of Rocket Tag. I should have also said that.
Oh.
Huh?
Oh.
Oh. Oh my god, everything's dying in one hit.
Was that also a Terra Captain? If it was,
No,
it
it's
was
Terra
dark,
Dark.
so.
How do we feel about sound moves? Should it go through disguise? I feel like it's kind of. I don't know why. I get that feeling it should go through disguise.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I agree, but Pokemon Company's probably not huge on that. They like Mimikyu being relatively decent.
Yeah.
If they wanted Mimikyu to stay relatively decent, they wouldn't have nerfed it, but, you know. We can't always have good
Well-
double sash.
Trader not even protecting here. And he's dead.
And in comes Scissor. Hits the knockoff.
Choice
Flame Body?
specs.
No.
Ting Lu.
Goodbye, Mr. Liu. In comes Mr. Bolt.
Gashly's parent.
You turn in a Scissor.
Back into Bug.
Terra Steel
Bullet Punch.
doesn't go on to Dragapult.
Unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
Fortunate for Shader, though. No flame body burn, at least. But
Yep.
Vacuum Wave did feel a little scary for a second.
And
You gotta be like Choice Band or something.
that's
these
the
bullet
ball
punches.
punches. Yeah, I have to assume after the knockoff, the reason he switched was to bring it back in to be able to start bullet punching if it was banded.
And it hits really hard too, so nothing to sneeze
Yep.
at there.
Scissor is still a good mon. After all of these years. Last but not least today, we got Velocity Volt versus Sal. Who picked this battle and why did you want to highlight it?
I picked it because that means that Velocity is still with us, even if he is not physically with us. Also, it's a pretty
his
solid
memory.
match. We
So
got
What the number of legendaries on that man's team?
the giraffe, we got the Moltres coming back, we got the bear.
got another Raging Bolt too.
Yeah,
Are we 3 for 3 on Bolt now?
I think so.
It was in the LT match. Was it in one of the other ones?
It was in the SJ match.
Yeah. All right. We went 3 for 3.
Nice.
Nice. Can we talk for a second about how demonic of a team Velocity has? Like,
Yeah.
what did
League through this
Velocity?
kind of crazy.
What did League 3 do? Like, let's go down to this roster page. Go over here for a second. What
Look at
is
my
going
team
on?
too, right next to his. Some stuff happened. A lot of new stuff got unbanned. A lot of
Well,
crazy mons.
even with new stuff being unbanned, there was still like one of them being King Gambit in round 3, Petra in round 4, Ursaluna in round 6, and this was the backup Pokemon to the Blood Moon in that same round.
Yes. Yes, it was.
And the Moltres was the backup to the Lando Eye right before it, round 5.
God damn, what a fucking league.
It's crazy. Anyways, back to the battle. We got Velocity and Sal. Any Pokemon in particular that you feel was well highlighted here?
I think we'll get into it and see. I do remember the Petrarunt doing some silly things.
As always. Alright, we'll get into it.
Petro starts this one off with a banger.
Big damage.
It is so much more damage than I expect to see from a Petron, if I'm being honest.
I'm gonna try to get that thing next season. I keep meaning to try it, but it always goes like right before I'd want to grab it.
We're in on the bear.
Burn on the bear. And
Takes
it's
a
dead.
crit. No! The crit might have mattered because of Reflect.
Still
Big
really good
chicken
damage
damage.
even through light screen. And the flame body proc.
This is a rough game already for Sal. Holy.
In comes Funger.
Fear and Hunger.
And we have two legendary beasts setting up against each other. And he's gone.
Yeah, one of them's kind of weak to the other, so
Yeah, I don't know what the plan was there. I'm not gonna lie.
Ooh, the Terra Fairy, but
I don't know
Who's
what the
gone?
plan was there, but
the chicken is
Oh, I
cooked.
think the crit. I don't think the crit helped. Oh,
Ooh,
and we're good.
bear living with almost no HP and then dying to the burn.
All right, so we're in a 3v4 now.
we love our roost. We gotta recover.
We love our kid named Bean.
We do love our kid named Bean, don't we, folks?
Nasty plot.
Parting shot, he's out of there.
It's the fatter cat. Ooh. I wonder if that's choice specs damage from that ice beam, or if the tornadoes just wasn't invested in HP.
Oh, I get Velocity's naming scheme now.
Yeah, it's all things we saw on or well, that have been going on this week, realistically. That had to do with Final Fantasy Party Finder.
The 24/7 school RP.
Yep, that is something we did definitely see.
Vacuum wave. No more grassy glads.
Yeah, the vacuum wave tech.
And the T-Bolt to clean it up.
Very
Iron
cool.
Fraudulent. Making a bit of a comeback there.
Definitely a comeback in our eyes here at the podcast. Maybe even that Velocity guy too. At least I'm pretty sure that Velocity guy is been having more respect for it.
Indeed, indeed.
It's like, just put me at the wheels. I'll show you how to work this thing.
Alright, so this week we don't have any results graphics. Arr. So what we're gonna do instead is just take a little peek at these standings and talk about those. So let's go to
I don't think
League
they're
One.
updated.
I've already talked about League One briefly.
We did talk about League One briefly. We got Latios as the kill leader right now. Number 1, 14 kills, doing pretty well for itself. Any kill leaders up there that you were surprised about for either of you?
Basque Legion.
Holy, pick 128 or 127 coming in big. Basque Legion for the rain team on SJ.
I mean, are we not gonna? If we're gonna talk about spot 127, are we not gonna talk about spot 128 right above it?
I mean, you're more than welcome to.
God, I wanted to pick your battle so bad. I wanted to pick it so bad.
I don't think we had enough time for that on the podcast today.
So honestly, if we were gonna pick it for a podcast, this might have been the one with less graphics. But you know,
Yeah, would have actually.
We got time.
Just put it on in the background on Hyperfast.
Yeah,
See if we can actually get to the end of the battle by the time we're done talking about this stuff.
we'll put it in the background while we talk about this stuff. Why not?
Let's go. This is I don't know what to call this besides Pokemon terrorism.
Pokemon terrorism at its finest.
Throw it on Hyper. We'll never make it to the end on normal.
Yeah. Alright, well that goes off in the background. I think the one most notable thing that actually came out from the talk specs being up there too is that it has a plus 12 differential. It's only died one time the whole season.
Holy. That's impressive.
That is crazy.
Other big mons there that you wouldn't normally see as a kill leader is stuff like Pheasantipity, doing pretty well at number 7 with 10 kills. Love to see that guy.
Saw that. I mean, I've got Pheasantipity this season, but it hasn't done near as well for me. But I also might not be using it correctly. So,
well, most people would see it as more of a support mon or a mon to like chip in like poisons, and that matters a lot. Where right now it's being used by bulls to just kill things.
if it works, it works.
Apparently
Hisuian Zoroark is going to be at 11 kills once it's updated, so that'll be up here.
Yeah, it might have even had more kills depending on if it was in that game that Bulls has not had updated yet. But we were talking earlier about how many 6 and 3s we have. There is a lot of them. There is 5 currently. Could even be 6. Actually, there can't
It
be
is
6
6,
because
yeah.
Ryan and I-90 have to fight. So
Well, it's 6 because Bolts won, so he's 6-3.
yep, it's 6 right now.
But Aussie Ryan and I-90 need a battle, which
So-
is going to make one of them 7-2.
Yeah, one of them is going to go to the range, be slightly above. Fun fact though, if Zigludo beat Ryan and then Ryan beat I-90, we would have been seeing 6-3s, which I think is crazy.
Well, it's I-90's fault.
No, well, it's Zigludo's fault technically, but we're not going to go over that. We were looking at head-to-heads though earlier, made a few notes. We have people like SJ has head-to-head over Starlot. I-90 has head-to-head over Bulls. Luca having head-to-head over SJ, Ryan over Luca, Bulls over Starlot, Starlot over Luca, Ryan over SJ, I-90 over Starlot, Bulls over Ryan, are all the current head-to-heads, so literally all of them could come into effect and matter here in the final 2 weeks.
Got it. So what we're hoping for is that we don't end up with some fucked up 6-way tie that is impossible for us to untangle because the head-to-heads go in every single direction.
There's at
so
least
much switching.
There's at least a very possible 4-way tie for the end of week 11.
We're only 20-something turns away from ending the switching, so we're actually making good time here.
So funny to just see it happening in the background.
We'll move on to League 2 now. Necrozma, big boy, coming in at 16 kills. Carrying on that I-90 legacy is Cake. Any other interesting kill leaders you guys want to talk about?
I don't think we've seen Iron Leaves on kill leaderboard in, ever.
That's not true.
I think we've seen it once, maybe twice. But it's definitely not common.
Yeah.
But
I know we've talked about it a lot on the podcast this season, but we trash talked Blaziken so bad last season that now everyone's doing good with it. Which really I just think shows there's a severe skill issue on my part.
Didn't you win last season?
Yeah, not off the back of Blaziken. No.
Oh, yes, of course.
some mons, it requires a specific touch,
Yeah.
certain play styles to really make shine. But speaking of, I believe Cake and Pokeser might be at the point where they are locked into being in playoffs at least. They might be one away from being locked in for promotion. So that could be very interesting.
They still haven't faced each other yet.
Yeah,
they fight week 11.
They fight week 11. It could be the ultimate showdown of two 9-1, seeing who takes it. We'll move down to League 3 now. Obviously, we have the big man, Velocity, sitting at 8-1. I'm pretty sure he's locked for promotion at this point. There might be a small chance that he gets knocked out of promotions, but he is very much locked in for playoffs at the very least. Raging Bolt taking the kill leaderboard right now. Not a mon to be super surprised about. Any surprising mons for you guys on the kill leaderboard?
I'm on the kill leaderboard?
Yeah.
Wow.
You got Big Kong Kelder sitting in the 8 kill slot.
Nice. None of these seem super surprising. They seem mostly by the book. The mons deal a lot of damage, and when you deal a lot of damage, you get kills.
I would say maybe Sylveon's a little surprising, but
That's true.
when it's in combination with other mons from the same team on the kill leaderboard, in this case Scizor, it makes a little bit of sense. Mons that support each other pretty well.
I will say our top 3 people in League 3 have taken up 7 of the 10 kill leader slots.
That is crazy. But it makes some sense.
It's me, Ben, and Salah, the only ones not in current promotion who have mons on the kill leaderboard.
God.
Yeah, that's crazy.
If I was in fucking League 3, my record wouldn't even be that bad.
It
Dude,
do
I'm
be like that sometimes.
I'm fucking 3-6 with a -19. Granted, it'd be like what, second to last, but no, it'd be third. Similar position where I am now, but like still the amount of room for upward momentum would be so much larger.
Hunter coming in saying Mousehold is only 2 kills away from the leaderboard. Is Mousehold being on the leaderboard, if not very high on the leaderboard? Is that the goal for this season? Is that the secret sauce? Do we need to see a Mousehold sweep? Because that could be pretty funny.
What fights has Hunter got? Hunter's got velocity.
Velocity.
This week. That might be a little tricky.
Can you imagine though?
Guy.
The rivalry Mousehold sweeps 6-0 on the big velocity man? Would go pretty crazy.
Backtracking here a little bit back to League One really quick.
Yep.
As we move off standings and go to where we would normally do trades, looks like there were 2 trades done in League One this week, which was Lucob traded Entei for Infernape.
Yep.
Huh.
A little bit of a...
particularly feel about that.
I mean, I like Infernape way more as a mon that can either be physical or special in both categories, doing pretty well. And I like its utility more than Entei, so I think that's a good trade-up.
Got it.
It is lacking the extreme speed, but still pretty good.
Still has the Mach Punch, though.
True. And then it looks like Australian Ryan dropped their Swampert for Hisuian Lilligant.
Not a big fan of this trade. I feel like Swampert's very strong for most teams, but obviously if he has another water type or another ground type, maybe you feel like he was lacking just diversity in general. And just looking at his team quickly, he had both another water and ground type, so multiple other water types.
True.
Indeed. And I think that's it for trades. I think there was a lot last week.
Yeah, we had a few last week that we covered.
Yeah. But outside of that, that's it.
Alright, let's go look over into what we are seeing next week. We don't got a fancy thing, so I just took the schedule today. But the schedule will be up on screen. Evan, you are fighting Starlot this week. How do you feel about that?
Gulp?
Gulp?
Starlot's been doing really good. Starlot, I tend to struggle against, I feel, on in a good season. He's a really smart battler. So on a season like this where I feel a little like on rocky ground, on like unsure footing, I feel like I'm gonna struggle into the matchup, but we'll see. I haven't had time to truly look over his team yet and kind of parse things together with Ryan, but we'll take it. We'll figure it out.
Hi, Mike, if you had one battle that you had to be the most looking forward to next week, which battle would it be?
Hands down, it's going to be Lucob versus Bolse. They've both been doing extensive write-ups as to how they built their teams each week, what they were looking for, and I'm hoping both of them do well again. The battle's relatively close, and we see the full write-up for here's why I did this, here's why I did that.
Cool. I believe Bolse did... do we know how much Bolse won this week by? It was a 4-0. So they're within about a 5 differential of each other, sitting at the same record, so it definitely could be a good battle. Evan, what battle would you most be looking forward to this week?
So Mike probably did definitely pick the one I was kind of excited for. That's 2 players that are near the top of the...
I mean, you can double up on it if you want.
Yeah. I mean, I think I will put that one down as my most exciting battle, but I also want to kind of throw the hat in and say, how are you feeling about your matchup against I-90?
I've never traditionally done very well against I-90, but I think we have some pretty close games, so that's always exciting to think about.
Yeah. I-90 is a lot of fun.
True. Shoutouts to I-90.
The one mon that I feel like, could do crazy work that I don't even know if I've 90 has brought this season, quite honestly, is that Espathra. I feel like it could have just been waiting this whole time for me. And
You're correct. That's one of 3 mons he hasn't brought.
it's coming out, guys. It's scary. Alright, we'll get into Liga 2. Starting with you, Evan. Which battle would you be most looking forward to?
You know I gotta put my money on it. Another Rhode Island off between Power Boston and Ryan Pro.
Any special insight you have on that battle that you would want to share, or any
None at
special
all.
feelings you have one way or another?
Absolutely none at all.
Okay.
I've talked to Power Boston a lot less since we stopped working together about 2 years back at this point. Like, we still keep in touch, but you know, not nowhere near as much as seeing each other like every other day. And Ryan doesn't prep this far in advance. I highly doubt he's even looked at Power Boston's team. But in addition to that, that relationship is kind of like a one-way street. He helps me a lot with prepping. He doesn't really ask me for help with prepping. Every now and again, he might say like, "Hey, can you check out an interaction with me?" or something like that. But nothing coming up for this battle.
That is fair. Mike, what battle would you be most looking forward to this week?
I think the Surrey v Chill matchup could be pretty good. They've got similar win-loss, similar differential at this point, so there could be a lot on the line for playoffs and potentially, but relatively unlikely at this point, promotions. Because at this point, they're both 5-4, if I'm reading it right. So they both won this week.
Yeah, they would both be 5-4. Which
I think that one will be pretty good.
There would still be a chance that they could land themselves in the last promotion spot, but definitely not guaranteed.
Yeah, they got a lot of heavy lifting to do after. I'm pretty sure all 3 of the current promotion spots won this week.
Yes, Joey definitely did, Pokestar did, and Kate did, that we saw on the stream. So definitely gonna be difficult to try to match that spot. But if anything, they'll try to have to catch up to that 3rd spot with Joey. But Joey could just win his next game and make it not even possible. All right, moving down to League 3. We'll start with you, Mike. How are you feeling about your battle this week against a Button Guy?
It could go either way. I don't remember how my last fight with Button Guy went, but Button Guy's been a multiple season player. He's got a pretty strong looking team. So I'm not 100% sure how it's going to go. I'm going to give it my best shot with what I have, and who knows, maybe it'll be on next week, maybe it won't, maybe we'll see.
Good. All right, Evan, going into this, who's your favorites coming out of this week?
I just noticed Hellborn versus Ben is already done?
Yep.
Yes.
Did I just miss that?
It happened earlier today.
All right, well, I gotta go check out that battle now. I want to say I am excited for Hunter versus Velocity the most. It's that classic rivalry, 2 titans of L3 going head to head. Be honest, probably doesn't do much for the standings. But I think it'll be a fun one.
It likely will have minimal impact to the standings regardless of which way it goes, but could definitely be enjoyable to watch. Mike, what battle would you be most looking forward to this week?
Besides my own, of course. Let's see. Just cross-check the records here to make sure I'm not throwing a first place versus last place type ordeal. I kind of want to go back and see how that Hellborn versus Ben battle went, because Hellborn's always got entertaining stuff going on.
He definitely does. He is the all-dragon team, so you know, any wins with all of one type, it should be something that, you know,
He's not dragging his feet. His team's
Well-
doing pretty good this season.
dragging his feet. Well,
Hey.
well, we love to see it. That's the end of our regularly scheduled content. Mike or Evan, either anything you guys want to say or shout out, or any ideas that you want to come across?
I don't think I got anything.
I remember when Velocity was real.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, shout out Mike for filling in today, and as always, if you want to go check him out, MikeChamp97 at twitch.tv. He does Donkey Kong, among other things.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming and filling in today and all of that.
No problem.
But we will see you guys again next week for some more podcast action as we close in to the end of the season. Hope to see you guys there. Have a good night, everybody.